In this video, we're going to go over how to post-process or PPK L1 or L2 Lidar in DJI Terra. This is a very simple solution for if your RTK data has some gaps or some floats in it, or if you get an error on import of Lidar data within DJI Terra telling you that there is no position data. PPKing your DJI Lidar can also be a part of your everyday workflow instead of RTK. First step is to prepare your data for processing. In this case, you can see I've got my Lidar folder the exact same way it came out of the SD card. I've got my GCPs and I have my base file. This is a 250 file or a Rinex file. If you have a TO4 file that came out of your Trimble rover, you're going to need to convert that to Rinex first. The next step is we want to double check in settings, search for file extensions, and then click Show File Extensions in File Explorer. We want to have this turned on. The first step is to copy your base file, and then we're going to paste it into each of your flights. If you have multiple of these folders, this process has to be repeated for each flight. After you paste your base file into the flight folder, we're going to go to our RTK file, and we're going to click Rename. Then hit Control-C just to copy the name of that folder. Close that. Rename your base file. Control-V, paste your RTK file name into your base file. And then we're going to change this 250 into OBS. And then hit Enter. This warning pops up. You need to click Yes. So now we have our folders properly set up. DJI Terra is going to draw from this OBS file to replace any gaps in your RTK data, or if you never had RTK to begin with. Remember to complete this process for each of your Lidar folders. The next step is to create a project. And your data should come in just like this. The next step is your base station center point settings. If you set up your base on a known keyed in position, then your lat, long, and altitude will be correctly written on the Rinex header. If you had your base set up on a unknown position and you ran off of a here position, you're going to need to change your lat, long, and altitude to match what you've been given from your OPIS report or your RTX report. In this case, I don't need to change anything, so I'm just going to close it. Once you've verified your base station is in the correct location, you can go ahead and process your data just like any other DJI Terra Lidar.